Hi, thanks for joining. Today we're going to visit the Da Vinci Experience at Tsawwassen Mills. Let's go explore. Born in 1452, Leonardo da Vinci is known as a creative genius, a talented painter, a draftsman, engineer, scientist, sculptor, and architect. He's considered among the greatest painters in history, creating some of the most influential paintings in Western art. And although Da Vinci is best known for his artworks, recent times have brought increased awareness of Leonardo as a scientist and inventor. Leonardo's journals include a wide range of inventions, including musical instruments, a mechanical knight, finned mortar shells, and a steam cannon. The Da Vinci Experience brings several of these devices to life, including scuba gear, which was intended for sneak attacks on enemy ships, a hygrometer, which was meant to measure the amount of humidity in the air, a sun clock for measurement of time based on the position of the sun, an amphibious vehicle, as well as gearboxes and flywheels. Leonardo was fascinated with the idea of flight and produced plans for gliders and other flying machines such as a flapping ornithopter. Da Vinci also performed extensive studies of human anatomy, and his sketch of the Vitruvian Man is commonly regarded as a cultural icon. The drawing depicts a man in two superimposed positions with his arms and legs apart, presents Da Vinci's concept of the ideal human body proportions. As an artist, Da Vinci is often credited as the founder of High Renaissance, despite the fact that he had less than 25 major works attributed to his name. His painting Virgin of the Rocks shows Mary with the child Jesus and the infant John the Baptist. The Adoration of the Magi is an early painting by Da Vinci, commissioned by the Augustinian monks of San Donato in Florence in 1481. But when he departed for Milan the following year, he left the painting unfinished. This piece has been hanging in the Uffizi Gallery in Florence since 1670. This work is the Baptism of Christ, completed around 1475. The picture depicts the baptism of Jesus by John the Baptist. Although this painting was the collective work of several artists, Da Vinci is credited as having painted the angel to the left of the picture, as well as much of the landscape in the background. Perhaps his best-known work is the Mona Lisa, often regarded as the world's most famous painting. Seen here at magnified proportions, the original, hanging in the Louvre in Paris, is only about 30 inches tall and 21 inches wide. Da Vinci's painting of the Last Supper is the most reproduced religious painting of all time. It represents the last meal shared by Jesus with his disciples before his capture and death, showing the moment when Jesus has just said, "One of you will betray me," and the following reaction of the disciples. When it was produced, the painting was acclaimed as a masterpiece, but it quickly deteriorated because the technique that Leonardo used was subject to mold and flaking. Despite this, the painting has become one of the most reproduced works of art in the world and has been copied in various different mediums. Now let's step inside the immersive experience, which allows us to further explore Da Vinci's creations projected on a larger-than-life 360-degree canvas. And to step even further into Da Vinci's world, the Da Vinci Experience allows guests to use virtual reality technology to become immersed in the artist's masterpieces and to see his incredible machines in action.
And remember to keep exploring. Until next time, it's time to exit through the gift shop.